Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Veronica and I'm a big lover of makeup, so if you want to see more reviews, looks and more fun videos, don't forget to subscribe. In today's video we are gonna film the battle of the eye pencils, so if you are curious about that, please keep on watching. Okay, so I am very excited to finally film this video. I have 17 eye pencil formulas and I am very excited to film this video. I did test all of them in the waterline and as wing as well, because I want to have the best and clear opinion about each and every pencil. So I am very bored of doing wing liner with a pencil. I usually am pretty lazy and I don't do a wing, as you can see, but I do use an eyeliner pencil in my waterline every time I'm doing my makeup. As you can see, I have a green one today and I didn't film this look, but I will list, like usual, everything that I have on my face. I have 4 categories: neutrals, green, blue and purple. These are the colors that I have. Let's start with the neutral section and we are gonna start with black pencils. I have 4 formulas in here and let's start with a random one. The first one and the newest one in my collection actually is the Natasha Denona Micro Tech Eye Crayon and I have the shade black. And this has 18 months of shelf life because I find that very important, and this retails for $28. I'm looking down because I have my notes in here. I will swatch all of them, and this is how the Natasha Denona one is swatched, and this retails, like I said, for $28, and I'm grading this one a 9 out of 10. It is very pigmented, very creamy. It stays really well on the waterline and you can do a black and it is very black, so you can do a very beautiful wing with it. I really love this pencil, but I'm grading this a 9 out of 10 and not a 10 out of 10 just because this is the most expensive pencil that I tested in here, and $28 for a black liner is just too much, in my opinion, just too much. So this is a perfect pencil if you want to splurge and you want to support Natasha Denona and you love this brand and everything. This is an amazing pencil, but I think this is a bit too expensive. The next one that I have is the NYX Epic Wear Liner Stick and I have the shade Peach Black and this has 24 months of shelf life. This one retails for $9 and I gave it an 8 out of 10 just because it is still pretty creamy and pigmented, but it doesn't stay the best on the waterline. So an 8 out of 10, it's a good grade in general. So I think if you want a black, just buy the NYX one. It is pretty decent. It's not that long wearing, but it's still a great pencil. And I did swatch it right here. It is this one. So if you can see, it is just not that black. In the swatch, I think it is decently visible as well. So even though it is called Peach Black and it is pretty black, the Natasha Denona one is just a hair more black. Then I have 2 other black formulas and they are very tiny. I did finish both of them in my project pen. The first one is the Sephora one. I hope I can swatch this one. This is the shade Black Lace. This retails for $9 as well. I will try my best to swatch it. It is a bit hard to swatch. It's so tiny. And I gave this one an 8 out of 10 as well, just because, like the NYX one, I think they are very similar. It's not wearing the best, but it is still a good pencil. Is this one here. I think black pencils in general are pretty easy to formulate, so it is what it is. And the last one in here is the Inglot black pencil and this retails for $16 I don't know if I can swatch this one, it's so tiny. I'm gonna scratch my hand a bit just to try, but it will not be the best swatch. So is this one, the last one in here. It's not that black just because I did scratch it on my hand a bit. This I gave a 7 out of 10 just because it is a bit more expensive than the Sephora one and the NYX one, and I did test only the black one in here. So for the Natasha Denona one, even though I did test only the black, I know that that formula is amazing, but for the NYX and for the Sephora I did test other shades, so I know that that formula is really consistent at least. So for the Inglot one, I think it's too expensive compared to the other two ones. So yeah, overall I do recommend the Sephora 12-hour contour eye pencil, because I don't think I said the whole name, or the NYX one. They are both pretty great if you want to splurge and you care that much about all the details. The Natasha Denona one is a really good one. And then in this neutral category I have 3 other pencils, but they are not really comparable, so I will talk about them in general. The first one is the NYX metallic eyeliner. So this one is the metallic eyeliner, and the other one is called the Epic Wear. This one is great. The metallic eyeliner is trash, so I don't recommend this one. I don't even know if they are selling this formula anymore. I'm glad that they don't, because this is not great. So this retails for $6, and it is decently pigmented, but you need to rub this one in your waterline, and it is kind of painful, and then you get some particles in your eye, and I hate that. If you wear lenses or something like that, that is a nightmare. So yeah, I gave this one like a 4 out of 10 just because it is a bit pigmented. This is the swatch in here. It looks really nice, but believe me, if you see this formula, if it is still existent, don't buy it. It is not great. And then I have another shade of the NYX Epic Wear. This shade is Dusty Mauve, and I gave this one as well an 8 out of 10 because the formula is pretty much the same. But the only problem with this one, this is a mauve like the name is suggesting. This one is nice as well. The only thing is you buy a very light shade, so because of that you are not getting a pigmented shade. I mean, in the waterline this is fine, but you can't really create a wing with this. Maybe just on your bare lid, if you try pretty hard, maybe this will be visible, but otherwise this is only for the waterline in my opinion. I'm not mad about it. It is a really nice shade, but I don't think you can create a wing with it. It is what it is, but I do really like this shade. And then the last one in the neutral category is this Too Faced Killer Liner, and this is the shade Killer Caramel, and this has how many months? 24 months of shelf life as well, and this retails for $20. Did I say for the Inglot? I think we have 24 months as well. For the Sephora pencils, I couldn't find the shelf life, but they didn't seem to change in 1 or 2 years, so I think the formula is pretty good at that. I don't know. So back to the Too Faced one. This, like I said, is the shade Killer Caramel. I love this pencil. I gave this one a 10 out of 10. It's amazing. Very creamy. This is pretty expensive as well, but it is worth it. I did swatch it right here. Very creamy, very stunning, pigmented, wears great. You can create wings with it. If I try, I think I can use it as a shadow, but I don't really need to do that, but it is great. I really recommend it. They have a black as well, by the way, so again, if you want to splurge a bit, this is great as well. But overall they do have an olive, which is a bit more unusual shade. I love this pencil, it is really great. Then let's talk about the green pencils, and I have 4 in here. The first one is the Sephora 12-hour contour eye pencil, and this is the shade Waterfall. I'm gonna grade it the same as the black one. This is an 8 out of 10. Really good one, it looks amazing, I really like it. The only thing, it doesn't wear the best, but I really like this formula. I think it is really great. Next formula is the Dermacol Magnetic Metal, and this is the shade number 4. And this has 24 months of shelf life, and this retails for $5. So this is drugstore. I'm gonna swatch it just beside. And this has a 7 out of 10 as grade, just because it's not that creamy. I do have this on my waterline today, and it was pretty hard to apply. I'm gonna apply it again in like 1 hour or so, because this is not the creamiest one. I did swatch it right here. Is this one the lighter one? It is pretty, it is a nice color, but it's not my favorite formula. Then we have 2 amazing formulas. The first one is the LA Girl Shockwave, and I have in here the shade Fresh. This is a 10 out of 10. I love this pencil. It is the best one ever. If you want a mint, this is the perfect one. This retails for $6. It has 24 months of shelf life, and this is a 10. I love it. It's so creamy. You can do wings. It is creamy, but not too creamy. It is very easy to put in the waterline, but it stays because it's not too creamy. And is this one, the last one in here. It is a mint, so not all the shades are really the same, but of course all of them have multiple shades. But you need to know that not all formulas are consistent, so if you want to mint, this is a great one, but I have another one of these that it is trash, so it is what it is. And the last one in here that is green is the Berry M High V Neon, and this shade is the Strobe Light shade, and this retails for $6 as well, and has 24 months of shelf life, and this is a 10 out of 10 as well. Beautiful shade, very creamy, stays well. Is this one the last one? It is a very yellowy green. I love it. It's very creamy, stays well. I was really impressed. I put this in my waterline and I was like, whoa, it's so pigmented. And this is $6, so really drugstore is the place to go for eyeliners. So in here, my favorite 2 are these 2. Then let's talk about the blue eyeliners, and I'm gonna start with the BH Cosmetics Power Pencil. This is the shade Royal Blue, and I forgot to remove the green ones, so let's do that first. And like I said, the Power Pencil from BH, this retails for $10, but it is only 6 months of shelf life. I don't care about 24, 12 months, 18, that much, but 6, that's just, no, I can't finish a pencil in 6 months, no. So it is a good pencil, but 6 months, no. I gave this one a 7 out of 10 just because it is a good pencil, but 6 months, no way. This is too little time to finish this one. I will swatch it, but really I don't recommend it, even though it is a really good blue pencil. If you wear blue pencil pretty much every day, sure, maybe you can finish this one in 6 months, but otherwise I don't think it's worth it, because I do have others that are better and they are not 6 months. Next one, we have the retractable pencil from Sephora, and this is the shade Matte Cobalt. It is a very beautiful cobalt blue as well. Let's swatch it. and they are so similar. Look at them, they are so similar. So really I recommend the Sephora one. Is this one in here. They are just a hair different, but really you can't see the difference on the eyes. And this one is $10 as well, so they are really the same price as well. I don't know for these ones the shelf life, like I mentioned with the other pencils, but I could only assume that it should be more than 6 months based on the other pencils from Sephora. So yeah, this I gave an 8 out of 10. It wears pretty good, but it's not the most pigmented pencil out there, but it is a really good one. Then I have this one. This is the Bourjois Contour Clubbing, and the name is Sea Blue Soon, and this retails for $7. It has 18 months of shelf life, and I gave this one a 10 out of 10. It is very creamy, looks great, very pigmented. I just love it. I was impressed. Similar to the Berry M1, very easy to glide on the waterline. It is a more lighter blue, and it is just stunning. It looks amazing, and it is $7, so great pencil. I love it. And the last one, that is a blue. It is a trashy one. I am so disappointed in this pencil. This is a retractable pencil as well, so apparently I do have 3 retractable pencils. Anyway, this is trash. This is the KVD Tattoo Pencil Liner, and this is the shade Blue Ashes. This retails for $22. It has 12 months of shelf life, and I did give it a 3 out of 10. I am so disappointed. This is so expensive, and I hate it. It's so not creamy. It doesn't stay on the waterline. It was so strange. Maybe I got a bad one. I really can't understand. It's not creamy, and on the waterline, when I was putting a layer, it was very sheer, and then when I tried to put another layer, it was just removing the first layer, and it was so strange. This is horrible, and for a wing liner it is pretty dry, so it's horrible really. And for $22, no way. It is a very cute color, but even in this swatch it is very dry. Is this one in here, the last one? As you can see, not even in this swatch is not pigmented, so trash. It's so dry, and usually these kind of pencils are wearing great, but you can't apply it. What is to wear? If I can't have product, it doesn't matter that it is long lasting. So I am very disappointed in that product. It is trash. Let's move into the purple category, and I'm gonna start again with the Sephora one. This I finished in my project pen, and this is the Eccentric Diva shade. I don't know if they are selling this anymore because I couldn't find it in Sephora, but they have a lot of other purples. This again retails for $9, and I gave it an 8 out of 10. Not my favorite, but it is a pretty good one. Then we have the LA Girl Shockwave neon eyeliner. So we have the fresh one, this one that I gave a 10 out of 10, and this one, this is the shade Vivid, and this is a 5 out of 10 in a good day. This is again pretty trashy. I don't understand how they can be so different. This is not showing up on the waterline. You can do a wing, but it is pretty hard, and I am very disappointed in this product. Again, it swatch like a dream, but on the eyes is really bad. Is this one in here, this one. Very disappointing product, really. I don't recommend it. Apparently this formula is not that consistent. This one is amazing. The purple one is horrible. I didn't test others, but I am scared to try others just by seeing these two shades that are completely different. Then I have the Cupio formula, and this retails for $7. It has 24 months of shelf life. This is the shade Vivid. Both of these are called Vivid, and this is a 9 out of 10. This is decently pigmented, but it doesn't wear the best, but I do really recommend this one if you want an alternative to the Sephora one, because they are pretty similar colors. Is this one in here. This is really good, I do like it. Then we have the Maybelline tattoo liner. This is the shade Rich Amethyst. This retails for $7 and it has 24 months of shelf life, and this I gave an 8 out of 10 just because it is amazing for the waterline, but for the wing, to create a wing is not the best because it fades. Not the best one for wings, but if you want a pencil for waterline, this is amazing. It is a bit dry, so it is this one here. I don't know why the swatch is shorter. This one in here. It is a very dark purple. It is great. I really like it for the waterline. I'm not even creating wings that often, so I don't really care, but it is an 8 out of 10. I really like the formula though. If the KVD formula wants to be a bit dry, okay, I understand, but it should have been like this, not usable. So yeah, it's unusable. It's trash. And then let's end with the best pencil ever. And this is a retractable pencil, and I don't even care because it is the best. I seal. This is the Nabla Cupid's Arrow, and I have the shade Arrow number 3. This is a more reddish purple. This retails for $17 and I gave it like a 10.1 out of 10 because it's the best one. So this is great. It has 18 months of shelf life. It is so creamy. It is a beautiful color. It is pigmented, and I tried once to use it as an eyeshadow, and you can do that as well. It's the best one. It is this one in here. Very creamy, stays well, pigmented, easy to use. I love it so much. You can create a wing with it. It is a more fat liner, as you can see, but just use a small brush and it is very easy to create a wing. I love it. Okay, so these were all the pencils. Like I said, 17 formulas. I did test a bunch of pencils for this video and I worked hard on this video because, like I said, I was testing a bunch, searching for the prices, searching for everything, deciding if a pencil is really great or just great for one step or the other. So overall, my 5 favorite pencils in my collection are these ones. I love them, these shades in particular, because I didn't test it all of the other shades, but they are beautiful. I love them. I will list them below. All the pencils, that will take me like 100 years. So if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.